Hi students, welcome back to Max Made Easy. Get ready for a quick and exciting class 10 puzzle.
Hi students, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Let's move to the next problem, which is based on the quadratic equation. Here you can see a word problem, right? This is a marks mystery. 2 clues, 1 answer. Let cracks Arun's marks step by step. It is given that in a class test, the sum of Arun's marks in Hindi and English marks is 30. So let us start. As we don't know what is the Hindi marks, what Arun has scored, and English marks. But we know that the sum of these two subjects is 30. So we'll consider, let Hindi marks be X. Let English marks be Y. So now we have to form the equation. It has been clearly mentioned that the sum of Arun's marks in Hindi and English is 30. So what we have considered for Hindi marks? X, and English marks we have considered as Y. So the first equation what we are going to frame is X plus Y equals to 30. I hope it is correct, right, my dear students? So we'll convert this equation as Y is equals to 30 minus X. So we'll consider this as equation 1. Now we'll move to the further condition. Arun got 2 marks more in Hindi and 3 marks less in English. But the product of these marks would have been 210. So it has been clearly mentioned here that, anyone can tell me what has been clearly mentioned here, beta? That Arun has scored 2 marks more in Hindi. What will be your equation? Here, X plus 2, right? And 3 marks less in English. And between them, there is one fundamental arithmetic operation. What is that? Product, right? So he has got 3 marks less in English, that is Y minus 3. And that is equals to how much? 210. I hope everyone have understood. Is it clear? Shall we move to the next step? Okay. So X plus 2. So we can see here again one unknown variable. What is the value of Y here? We can substitute, right? What is that? 30 minus X, and this minus 3 will be as it is, equals to 210. We'll move to the next step, that is what? X plus 2, yes. And 30 minus 3 is how much? Anyone can tell me? 27 minus X equals to 210. So what is your next step now? So this is the product of the binomial, right? X into 27 is 27x. X into minus x is minus x square. Plus 2 into 27 is 54. And plus 2 into minus x is minus 2x equals to 210. So we will arrange in the proper order. Minus x square minus 2x plus 54 and plus 27. Anyone can tell me? Anyone can add and tell me? Can we add 27 and 27x and 54? No. Right? Because one is a constant term and another one is having the variable, right? So plus 27x plus 54. I'll bring this 210 to the LHS side, that will become negative, minus 210 equals to 0. Is that fine? Is there any doubt? Okay. So now minus x square, these two are like terms, right? Minus 22x and plus 27. That will be plus 25. How much? Anyone can tell me? Plus 25x, correct? Then plus 54 and minus 210 is equals to minus 156 equals to 0. So now you can see here the equation is minus x square plus 25x minus 156 equals to 0. So we'll bring in the very standard form, and there will be a change of sign here. So it will become x square minus 256 plus 156. Just 1 minute. Minus 25x plus 156 equals to 0. So this is the standard form of quadratic equation. What is the standard form of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Now, here you can use the splitting middle term, or you can apply quadratic formula. So let us use in a very simple form, that is splitting method. The product, when you multiply, that is 156, and when you add or when you subtract, you have to get minus 25. So if you're finding difficulty, you can use the LCM method. 156, we can move to 12 one times, and you can see there 12 3 times 36. So 13 is a prime number. So 12 13 times is 156, and if you add or if you subtract, you will get 25. So when you multiply A into B, that is 156. When you add and when you subtract, you have to get minus 25. So x square as it is, in place of minus 25, we take minus 12 and minus 30. When you take both negative and when you add it, it becomes minus 25. So I'll write as minus 13x minus 12x plus 156 equals to 0. So you can find the common term in between both of them. You can group the terms. Here x is common. X minus 13 minus In 12 and 156, 12 is the common factor, 12, x, and this middle sign is very much important, so there will be a change of sign. Minus into plus is minus 12. How many times 156? 13 times. So you can find from here 12, 13 times 156 equals to 0. Now you can group the terms. X minus 12 and x minus 13 equals to 0. Now you can equate x minus 12 equals to 0 or x minus 13 equals to 0. So when you transpose, x is equals to 12 and here x is equals to 13. So here there are two conditions. If the marks of Hindi is 12, so what will be the marks for English? If Hindi marks is 13, what will be the English marks? So there are two cases. So the mark can be either 12 in Hindi or 13. So there are two cases here. When x is equals to 12, anyone can tell me what will be the marks Arun has scored in English? Then y is equals to, that is 30 minus x. When you subtract 13 minus 12, you will get 18. So this is the first case. If Arun is getting 12 in Hindi, then he will get 18 marks in English. Another condition is there. When x is equals to 13, if he is getting 13 marks in Hindi, then what will be his English marks? Anyone can tell me, right? Anyone? I'm waiting from someone to tell me the answer. So y is equals to what? 30, okay. 30 minus 13 equals to 70. Good. So these are the two cases, okay. So we can give the clear picture. Hence, the marks in Hindi equals to 12 and in English equals to 80. This is the first case. Or the marks in Hindi equals to 13. Then what will be the marks in English? And English is 17 marks. I hope everyone have got the clear idea. The marks what has been scored by Arun in Hindi and English. But there are two conditions. If he gets 12 marks in Hindi, then his English marks will be 18. And if he gets 13 marks in Hindi, then his English marks will be 17. I hope everyone have got the clear idea, and as well as I hope everyone have understood how to frame the equation. If it is any doubt, you can clear it. I'll be waiting for that. So at the last, what they ask for us, find his mark. Who is his here? Arun. In two subjects. Which are the two subjects? Hindi and English. Okay, my dear students. Okay. Take care and have a wonderful day.
If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Max Made Easy. See you in the next video.